Assemble the burning setup. Gather the burning fuel. Set up the aluminum pie plate, burning stand, and beaker. Enter the thermometer and set the timer. Now letting the aluminum on top. Okay, now the timer is done. Taking the aluminum and setting up the thermometer and weighing fire, which will be 175.7. This is what the weight said or states after 2 to 3 minutes. After weighing it, we will be setting up the stand again with the aluminum, and we'll be weighing in the small light. Now entering the thermometer into the water, and this will be for 5 minutes just to let the water cool after the first experiment. Still waiting for the water to cool off with the thermometer inside. This will give us an explanation, or it will show us how the water is shown after it was heated for about 3 minutes. So remove the foil, place it on top. Now we'll be removing the thermometer. And we'll be continuing the experiment. So with the small light, we will begin the experiment. We will light the small light. Making sure that it's placed correct. Place a foil on top and begin the timer for 5 minutes. So waiting for the 5 minutes to end. It does look like there's some lining or some fire on the aluminum. Remove the aluminum, place it with a new one, and begin the experiment one more time just to see if there are different results. We will be processing step one more time just to see if there's any different results. This time I'm just letting no aluminum on top, just the water, and checking the thermometer just to make sure that the temperature is the same. And this have concluded the experiment. Have shown here that we have placed the fire and will be beginning again the experiment for the third time. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to make sure that I am getting different results. The next three or the 3 times that I have conducted this experiment, just want to make sure that I'm getting different results and not the same. So for question 1, the answer is fuel canister was more efficient, the fire did not take as long, and the aluminum was a lot more easy to burn. Question 2 is the difference was how fast the aluminum was melting and how rapidly. Question 3 is paraffin is a product of coal or oil shale that contains 20 to 40 carbon atoms, and the DEG produces glycol, which is organic and partially oxidized. 4 is one of the errors that I encountered were the difficulties of keeping the aluminum in place and the fire dissolving it. Question 5 is gasoline 157.2 and diesel 161.3. And question number 6 is, by comparing this example, the pound of carbon dioxide reached the amount of 3.7.